What's going on, everybody? Sons of the Forest today. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've played Sons of the Forest. What a great game this is. But anyway, hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. I'll be in the game shortly here. I like how I can still see it loading in Streamlabs, even though I'm not watching it right now. Trying to get everything set up. So there you go. We broke 1,300 followers on our TikTok. So thank you guys very much for that. Really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get everything set up that I do at the beginning of every stream. Blah, blah, blah. Forgot to click the button for my stream starting thing. So you guys get the wonderful privilege of looking at my face while I'm doing all of this stuff. So anyway, how's everybody's Tuesday going? My Tuesday's been very, very long. I went to sleep at like midnight last night, and I ended up, I had to get up at like 4:30 this morning to handle something for my other YouTube channel. And so it was nonsense, just ridiculously early. But either way, everything's good. Hey, King, you've been waiting? You've been waiting for me? That's exciting, I guess. I had fun playing Warzone with you yesterday, dude. That was a blast. No. Hey, Master of Food. How you doing, buddy? 2 seconds. Whoa. Oh, you both have. Well, that's terrifying in its own way. You guys are doing good. That's good. Finally. I see your other message on the other channel there, Master of Food. Just finally. Thank you. Appreciate your patience. Oh, King, don't crash out. The stream's only been on for like 5 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and shrink it down. There we go. Get TikTok on the left screen here. Cool. All right, and TikTok over on this side. All right, so we're playing Sons of the Forest today. It has been a few months since I've been in Sons of the Forest. Fresh playthrough, fresh game, normal playthrough. You know, nothing too fancy, right? I've been stuck on the loading screen since I started the stream, and so let's see kind of what happens here. It's still moving. I just saw it refresh. So let's just be patient, and we'll get it done. You know, I'm monitoring my voice today. Normally, I don't monitor my own voice in my headphones, but I can actually hear myself through my headphones today. So I want to see if there's a difference between when I use my pop filter and when I don't use my pop filter. Wow, there actually is a really significant difference there. That's sexy. Okay. Yes, it is. All right, anyway, so it looks like we're getting into it. Hey, Michael. Glad you said hi. Good to see you, buddy. Oh man, but I don't know, King. I don't know if I'm a bigger fan. I think I like normal Call of Duty over Warzone. After like my first time playing it yesterday, I think I'm a bigger fan of like traditional Call of Duty, you know, 8-on-8, you know, that type of thing. That's where I stand. Just kind of a bigger fan of that type of setup, you know, those death matches. You know why this is taking forever to load? And I just realized why it's taking forever to load. So I was in Sons of the Forest filming some footage not too long ago, and I had the graphics set to ultra because, yeah, these are ultra graphics. Whew. That's GPU heavy right there. What kind of drink is that? That's my Dubby. Yeah, we're one of those creation teams that is working with Dubby and all of that. So it's a sugar-free coffee fruit extract. We are sponsored by them, so I should mention it. Comes in those kind of tubs. You get like 30 servings per thing, and if you use code BASELEGEND, it's either like a 10% discount code or a 30% discount code, but save you a little bit of money there. Welcome to Sons of the Forest, everybody. All right, so I can't skip this, or I can skip it. I don't really want to skip it. I want to change my graphics settings so that way this isn't so GPU heavy. But here we go. There's Puffton. Looking good. Not good. He's not doing good. There's his wife. What up, Barbs? What up, Virginia? Nice. All right, power it down. Let's get into it. Love the intro. Love the intro on this. Like, probably one of the coolest ones. I think the tattoo part's a little cheesy, if I'm being honest with you, after having seen it so many times. But love this intro. We're going down, Mayday! Oh, 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 where are we gonna crash? Where are we gonna crash? Is this ocean drop? Yeah, okay, we got beach drop today. So that means that I'm gonna show you what Master of Food showed me the other day. Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up? How you doing? What? 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 No! But apparently you can breathe. Like there's no real rush to get out of the helicopter, even though it seems like it. But you can just sit here for like 5 minutes, and then the game will eventually just spawn you onto the beach. But I don't feel like waiting around this long. Can I change the graphics settings yet? No, I can't. All right, let's go ahead and kick our way out here. Let's get it done. Kick, kick, kick. Come on, one more. I love the music sting there. Like, just like, what? Exactly, Michael. Exactly. Hey, Oliver. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. And then Gianu, how you doing, buddy? It's been a while. Actually, I literally just had to kill Gianu just the other week. I forgot that I filmed all that content for that video. There's a video on our channel right now about the most underrated tools in survival and base building games. What? Where's Gianu? Ah, Ghost Gianu today. We got Gianu glitching out on us. There he is. What up, bro? What up? How you doing? It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm Press. Yeah, it's a war crime to kill Press. War crime. I've missed this game. Every time that we put like a really, really good survival or base building game to bed, I always like feel a little bad because they're great games. Like I don't want to put these games to bed. But either way, it is. Hey, Toby. Good to see you, buddy. All right, let me lower the graphic settings so this is not so intensive. Because, wow, that's pretty intensive. Yeah, Kelvin, he goes through a lot. But as I said, I had everything set to ultra. Let's switch down to medium just so this is a little bit more sustainable on my machine for streaming purposes. That's better. That's better. You've heard of this game, but you've never played it? It is probably one of my favorite survival games released in 2025. Fully released, I should just say. You just started The Forest with 2 of your friends? Hell yeah, Toby. What do you guys think so far? Is it your first time playing it? Poor Kelvin. Poor Kelvin. Everybody thought his name was Kevin when this like early access first came out. They did like the Kelvin wasn't too clear to read. My name's Kevin, and so I was always just like, oh, I relate to this guy. Relate extra hard to him. You've played it before? Awesome. I love The Forest. I've said it a bunch of times, but The Forest has the better story, whereas Sons of the Forest is the better gameplay. And so that's just my personal opinion, of course. There you go, buddy. All right, you're with me now. You're with me. Let's go ahead and start getting our supplies. So I am in normal. I'm not going to use console commands this time, or I'm going to prevent myself from using console commands, because I typically use console commands, and I don't want to be that guy this time around. So that's where my head's at. Yeah, he's got brain damage. He's got some serious brain damage going on. And so that's what's going on with Kelvin. He definitely had a serious concussion. And so we got to take care of him, but he'll be all right. Yeah, building in Sons of the Forest is, in my opinion, better than building in The Forest. But all right, so let's go ahead and just get a couple things set up. There's a couple things that we have to get before we can get into the first cave. First cave is going to be Rebreather Cave. But let's go ahead and first things first, we got to open up our pack. We'll see about that. Yeah, we will see about that. All right, there we go. Then we'll open up the emergency kit. I do love this. When I first played through this game, I didn't understand that the skin pouches work just like the emergency pouch. And so it's one of those things where I've just never really bothered with it. You know what I mean? All right, and I had a nade, so we'll go ahead and put nades on 7. Okay. All right, easy enough. Got our axe right here. Pull our map out. So I like beach spawn. It's not my favorite. My favorite is the wood spawn, but it's pretty easy to get started from the beach. That's our first destination, is up there. And then what we're going to do is head over this way to the water. Nice, Colin Ben. Well, if you're looking for more people to play Sons of the Forest with, we run a community called Base Legend. And it's a Discord community. I think we just broke like 70 members on it. And so I think 20 some odd people play Sons of the Forest. So head to our Discord if you're looking for people to play with. That's probably going to be your best bet. Oh, dude, you know what? I actually, I uploaded... Oh, that actually kind of gave me a little jump scare there. I uploaded the stream, the Warzone stream, to Google Drive right before this. And I'm just going to send you a link to it as soon as I get done with this. Because, yeah, I need to get that over to you. Hang on, did I pick up any medicine? I did pick up medicine. Let's get some medicine. So, yeah, my bad, King. I meant to get that to you before I went live just now. But either way. All right, so there's a handful of weapons that I want to get before we get into the cave, a handful of items too. What's Google Drive? Google Drive is a FTP site, a file sharing and transferring website. So I'm going to put it into a folder. You're going to click on a link. You're going to go to a website. You're going to click download, and then it's going to appear on your computer. King is very new to the texting scene, Master of Food. Yeah, very new. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, it's one of the most widely known ones. And so in the creator world, now that you're an up-and-coming creator, King, now that you're doing that business, you are definitely going to use Google Drive a ton. So enjoy. All right, so there is also a modern axe that I'm going to try to pick up if I remember where it is. It's been a very long time since I've done this. But that's one thing that I like about Beach Spawn is that you actually get a decent location here. But yeah, King, I'll get it to you very shortly. It was a massive file. It's several gigs because it's like a 2-hour live stream. But I will get it to you for sure. That was fun, dude. I had so much fun playing with you guys. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. So I want to know why the caves are already pre-marked on my my GPS here, because that does not make sense to me. Like, the caves should not be pre-marked on the GPS. I should also mention that I'm not the biggest fan of the golf carts, and there's one right up here. No. I think the only match that we won yesterday was the first match that we all played. I think that was the only one. Where's that golf cart? Okay, there it is. It's up this way. Hey, what's going on, Jack? Good to see you, buddy. I figured some of our old viewers would come out if I dropped one of our old games. Like, Sons of the Forest is basically the game that we built Base Legend on. This, Power World, and a couple others too. But for me, it was mainly this one. This is the exit. I think this is the exit of the food bunker, if I remember correctly. So yeah, all right, ignore that for now. Pick up a couple of these miscellaneous things. Oh, I need to be collecting leaves. I always forget about that. But I need to be collecting leaves. I'm down to play zombies next. If we play zombies, though, I need to host. Because every time that we've played zombies before, I've had issues with, like, frame rate and stuff like that. Are there wild animals in here? Yes, there are definitely wild animals in Sons of the Forest. Some are actually, like, vicious, like the moose and stuff like that. It will mess you up. But yeah, I'm totally down, dude. Zombies is, like, probably my favorite part of Call of Duty. That is for sure. right, where am I heading? I need to head back this way. Sorry, getting a little off track because I went over where that golf cart is. But yeah, slowly working our way back this way. There's a tent that I'm looking for, and that tent has a modern axe. Nah, no bears or anything like that. I think the worst thing that you encounter is the moose, which kind of sounds kind of funny now that you think about it. But yeah, the moose is probably the worst. They should have put something in here like a bear. That would have been kind of cool. I swear, the first day that you run through this game, though, it's such a peaceful game. Like, nothing is jumping out at you. Like, everything's super relaxed. It's like, I don't know. It's a really relaxing game. And then, like, after you break open your first cave, it's like hell on earth. Like, it's terrible. All right, let's hop on, I guess, this way? Yeah, I guess this is the best way to do it. I would like if they added an alligator. Ooh, need to let everything catch up a little bit. That'd be kind of a fun one, Master of Food. I thought the turtles could bite you. Am I wrong about that? But I thought I legitimately thought that the turtles could bite you. Huh. I must be wrong about that. Either way. Oh, there's some cannibals. Little tribal camp up there. We'll leave them be. We'll leave them be. I could, you know what? I should just go wreck. What up? A little bit of lag right on that. What up, friend? My God. Just get with it already. It'll be alright. It's always like the first few are always really ridiculous. Sound effects caught up. You alright there, Kelvin? Yeah, be alright, bud. It's alright. I like vaguely remember that. The alligator. Yeah, I vaguely remember an alligator. I always feel bad for these dudes, because on the first day, they're scared of you. Like, you hear the fear in their voice. Like, I know what's coming, and that's why I'm not holding back. But realistically, I should probably hold back. What are those people? The full extent of the lore is a little shaky, but they were people who were on the outside of the cube when the cube last reacted. And so they turned into bloodthirsty, hungry cannibals. And they eventually will start attacking me in great numbers. And so no point in delaying it, right? Just keep getting some of these supplies. Oh, man. I made the mistake of sleeping with my contacts in last night. So my eyes are actually like kind of stinging. I might go put on my glasses really fast. How's the, somebody let me know, is the game audio too loud? Because I'm going to turn it down on my end, but I don't think that affects it on your end. Dude, I love Far Cry Primal. I'm a big fan of Far Cry Primal. That is such a great game. Like, what a great game Far Cry Primal was. I think it was underrated, and a lot of people just, I don't know, they slept on Far Cry Primal. Hey, Brody, good to see you. Trying to get the shovel? Man, good luck. My recommendation, if you're trying to get the shovel, hang on. I see that dude over there, right there. You see him? 2 seconds. Oh, that was a good whimper. Good sound effects, bro. All right, what was I talking about? You're trying to get the shovel. Okay, my recommendation for the shovel cave is make sure that you... is this the one that I'm looking for to eat? No, maybe not. Make sure that you just bring a bunch of explosives. Until you get the shotgun, that's kind of my secret for all of the caves, is just bring explosives. because the caves are just kind of annoying. All right, so we're slowly working our way back over to where the first GPS locator is. Hey, deer. And then after we get to the first GPS location, then we'll be able to kind of make some more moves here. Sounds good, Matthew. Good stuff. Slice this dude from behind. As I said, no mercy early on. All I'm trying to do is look for this one camp. This definitely isn't the camp, but it's good enough for me to hang out. I appreciate that, Firat. I hope I said that right. I'm not good with pronunciations. Bet you didn't expect that. Whew, low health. Pause it for a second here. Whew, I don't think I have any medicine, but I got some skin pouches, so we might find some medicine in here. Well, there's an oyster, so we can eat the raw oyster and get some health. There you go. Alright, everything else here was kind of junk, though. Oops, nope, don't equip that. That's not going to help us with anything. Skin pouch. So I should be like investing in finding some other stuff. The tape's really nice. There's what we need. That's actually kind of handy. Exactly. Does the cross work on everything? No, cross only works on these monsters called demons that you find towards the end of the game. They walk around on all four legs and they look really, really, really creepy. And so you'll recognize them very differently. But yeah, they take a little bit of time to... Wait, what am I thinking of? Leaves, and then leaf armor is cloth. Okay, so I still don't have what I need for that. There's Kelvin. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I killed your husband. So I'm coming after you. Oh, that was another dude. Where's the lady? Because there was definitely a lady running around here. Don't like that. There she is. I mean, she would have eventually died without a leg, but whatever. Bloodthirsty Furies. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that when I looked over at chat. Best Red Dead. There you go. I mean, that makes sense. I've never played modded Red Dead. Now that I think about it, I've just never played modded Red Dead. What up, friend? Oh, you're not friend. Don't go after Kelvin. Hang on, I need to drop the graphics settings. It's having trouble keeping up still. Super sad when that's like that. Yeah, it's a dude with a club. Run away! Run away! Oh, he got me. He got me. It's the joys of not having armor early on. Oh, well. You get 2 lives. That's probably my favorite part about this, is you get 2 lives. Did you capture me inside of the one that I beat you up on? He did. That's amazing. Alright, where's my backpack? Where's my backpack? Yeah, pretty much. Just like Legsy in the original Force. See? Okay, that's not fair. That one wasn't fair. I didn't appreciate that. Should have been able to run. Don't want to just put it on my back, but whatever. It was just sad. Kelvin should have done something there. Whatever. Did I have my beginning save there? No. Alright, whatever. That was actually just kind of funny. No, actually, I should have. That's my first thing that I typically do is I go and I make armor, because then you can actually take like more than one hit, right? It's just been so long going in overconfident. Sneak attack them? There is some kind of a sneak mechanic. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but there is a sneak mechanic. What's my progress, Bob Stone? I've beaten this so many times. I'm kind of just having fun today because I was going to do Grounded, and I totally forgot. All right, I totally just wasn't feeling grounded. All right, the game is moving. I hear it churning down there. Hang on. It's hot in here. I need to turn on a fan. But yeah, this is probably the 10th playthrough that I've launched. Did we break it? What's high score mean? Did I break it? Yeah. Yeah, I broke it.